Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. The Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. The mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Segura.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Ambush style 0-0 coming on through. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they could steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, Dero, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll. And if they can pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on it. Relay to Dietrich, and they turn the double play. That's how the inning comes to a close. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Jared Eichhoff is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The second baseman.
Striding into the box,
15.
Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Winker is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Now the 2-0 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Count is 3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He'll get it into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers, 9 driven in. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Winker, the runner at second with 1 away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting 4.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich.
Derek.
Yes, he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 18 homers and 49 runs batted in. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off. One and 2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had
The
him
left
3-2,
fielder.
but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Runners on first with 1 down. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Hard bullet single to left field. On a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Devo. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And here's Jose Peraza. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
7. The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Reds have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a 4-game set at home.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Set to get his day started, Odubel Herrera batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Farmer, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This is flared out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Tyler Mahle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. 1 out, nobody on. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, number 15.
So stepping in, Nick Senzel hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Inside and low, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. The 3-1. Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Nick Williams. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Iglesias has a play. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Brad Neff. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Next. First pitch on its way. Weak roller right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Reds lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a
homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Dietrich reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now a throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. Gene Segura standing in. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And now Bryce Harper. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Scott
off
Schebler,
for the
1
Reds,
for 1 after
the
a
left
single his
fielder,
first time up.
Scott Schebler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1 is there. One down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Riding in once again, Jose Peraza flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1-1.
Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman.
Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the upper deck and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The third baseman.
Into the
7.
box, Maikel Franco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Franco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 5.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A step on the bag for 1, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Brad Neff, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
So striding in, Jared Eichhoff, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies 1. At the plate, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Kyle Farmer.
First pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in, and oh no, it's off his glove.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Tyler Mahle. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 15.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The right fielder, number 33.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Jesse Winker. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll go to the bag for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front, 2-1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now
and this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A ball and a strike now. Harper at second. Hoskins on at first with nobody out. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit to first. A terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Settling in now, Nick Williams. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. 2 gone. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now.
Number 8, Brad Neff.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Neff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. One and 1 the count. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Jared.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Stepping in now, Jared Eichhoff. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The batter,
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-2 ball game.
The second base.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds 2. In now, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. And this is low. Ball two. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that ball's up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Lego.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start on this.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll get there safely, and the Reds have something cooking here to start out the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in for job.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Segura for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
In now, Jose Peraza. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Michael Lorenzen is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Sharp ground ball to third. Iglesias is there. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Zach Eflin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Zach Eflin.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Farmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Lorenzen. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Eflin typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's well foul. The Reds entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Blake Trehan will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Now playing shortstop, number 51.
At the plate, Nick Williams. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Brad Neff. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Phil Gosselin.
And this one's in the dirt. First and second now, one man out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Williams isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. Had 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a looper to left. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The right fielder, number 3.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-0 the count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready with the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Reds 3. Victor Arano is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Victor Arano.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pops this one up. And he drops it. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Two and one to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number two. So a full count now. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The left fielder, xDevilockx's.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, number 51.
Now batting, Blake Trahan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Number 4, Jose Iglesias.
Pat Neshek is called upon with two out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Pat Neshek.
Jose Iglesias will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, a little roller toward the hole. Oh, behind the back. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 8 and the Reds 5. Jackson Stevens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Rhys Hoskins. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Shoots this one to first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 44 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Freddie Galvis come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 3, Freddie Galvis.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Farmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Another 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Number 15.
Ready now, Nick Senzel. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over. 8-5 today.
Our
The
final
Philadelphia